In the top stories, Governor General appoints new members to National Productivity Council. Joseph and France General Hospital hosts first semi-annual employee awards, and the Cable and Aspire partner to offer daily registration for program. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Shop with confidence at Courts. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Shop with confidence and save big on appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Plus, with Ready Finance, shop today and pay later. No fine print and no tricks. Only at Courts. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I'm Scotty Sia Hendrickson. Nationally, 8 individuals have been officially appointed to the National Productivity Council following a formal swearing-in ceremony held at Government House on July 8, 2025. Her Excellency, the Governor General, Dame Marcella Liburd, administered the oaths of office and presented instruments of appointment to the new members, including intended chairperson Sam Condor. The other appointees are Jeffrey Berry, Ivern Daniel, Farida Hobson, Kevin Barrett, Kavion Hodge-Huggins, Mac Wilkin, and Deshai Dorr. Minister of Labor Honorable Masha Henderson attended the brief but significant ceremony. The National Productivity Council holds a vital mandate to assess and address key factors affecting national productivity. Its responsibilities include conducting comprehensive analyses, crafting strategic recommendations, and developing training programs to enhance workforce skills, efficiency, and overall national performance. In what will be a semi-annual activity, the Joseph, Nathaniel, and France General Hospital held its first semi-annual employee awards ceremony on Monday, July 7th, where 22 dedicated domestic and support staff were recognized and awarded certificates. At the brief but significant ceremony, which was held on the lawn outside the administration block at the Joseph and France General Hospital and chaired by Operations Manager Miss Stacy Batiste, 16 of the awardees from the Joseph and France General Hospital were joined by 2 from each the Poxon Medical Center in Sandy Point, Mary Child's Hospital in Molyneux, and the Cardin Home. The domestic and support staff were hailed by Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Mr. Curtis Martin, for doing duties from maintaining hygienic wards and assisting with patient needs to ensuring the hospital functioned smoothly and efficiently, informing them that their role was critical to the overall care experience. Another 6 domestic and support staff, all from the Joseph and France General Hospital, were given special awards in recognition of their dedicated contribution to the health institution. The Cable and the Aspire program have launched a collaborative initiative to provide ongoing in-person registration support for families seeking assistance with the government of St. Kitts and Nevis's innovative youth financial empowerment and education program. Starting immediately, parents and guardians can visit the Cable office on Keon Street, Basse-Terre, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. through 3 p.m. For expert help with Aspire applications, no appointment needed. Trained Cable staff will offer daily assistance to complete new registration for enrolling children or wards, edit existing Aspire applications, and answer Aspire questions on eligibility, benefits, processes, and more. For faster service, parents or guardians are asked to ensure that they bring along a valid ID for parent or guardian, the child's St. Kitts and Nevis's birth certificate, citizenship document, or a valid passport with birthplace of St. Kitts or Nevis, a recent photo, a recent proof of address within the last 7 months, a copy of a utility bill, example an internet or telephone, electricity or water bill, a recent bank statement from a bank other than National, and a lease agreement. After the break, UTC representatives visit ZIZ to spotlight Global Balance Fund and financial services. Stay tuned.
National Home Loans. Get your dream home. All could be yours. Walk through the door. Come take what you need. Get you the keys. All could be yours. What you deserve. National Home Loans. Get your dream home. Get your dream home. Right it. Get your dream home. National Home Loans. Get your dream home.
National Home Loans. Home ownership made easy. When you're with National, you're home.
There are some things in life that are worth the extra mile. Seize the moment. Capture the experience.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Welcome back. Representatives from Trinidad and Tobago Unit Trust Corporation recently visited ZIZ Studios to share insights about the UTC Global Balance Fund Limited. In this upfront segment, Omar Birch Smith and Tricia Ann Henry provide more details on the fund's features, as well as the range of products and services offered.
Omar Burt-Smith, UTC Global Balance Fund Limited. So the UTC Global Balance Fund Limited is a mutual fund product, licensed and regulated by the ECSRC, operating in the Eastern Caribbean. So a mutual fund, in short, is the pooling of the monies of many investors, individuals and institutions as well, and it's invested in a single portfolio. So the UTC GBFL was launched in St. Lucia in 2023. And at the time, that was the first mutual fund to be launched in the Eastern Caribbean. By virtue of our license, the fund can be sold throughout the territories of the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union. And we're here this week in St. Kitts to bring awareness and to let Kittitians and Nevisians know that they now can start investing in the fund, like how citizens of St. Lucia and Grenada and across the Eastern Caribbean really have actually started investing. Yes, this is what's been launched in St. Kitts and Nevis. So the UTC Global Balance Fund is a subsidiary of the Unit Trust Corporation, the largest mutual fund provider in Trinidad and Tobago, established in 1982 to give Trinidadians the opportunity to invest. And it was felt at the time that they needed that opportunity to build wealth, plan for their children's future, plan for their retirement. And when they viewed the investment scope in terms of the number of products available to folks in the Eastern Caribbean, realized that there was a void where mutual funds were concerned. So mutual funds globally are typically the easiest and most efficient way for someone to start investing. And unfortunately, in our region, there were no mutual funds at the time. So many people have been left out, so to speak, in the cold with the inability to invest, either because of awareness or because of accessibility or affordability. So we've come with this product. We've allowed folks to start the investment journey with as little as $100 US, right? Which means that everybody can now start the investment journey. And when we speak investments, we're talking about putting money aside in a disciplined fashion with the aim of having it grow over time to fund whatever future plans that you may have, whether it be retirement, sending a child off to school, building your first home, or simply just trying to preserve and grow your wealth.
Okay, it's very simple and accessible. You could sign up on our website, which is utcgbfl.com. There you could register. We have an online portal that you could register. We have no physical presence in St. Kitts. However, you could register online, and also you could register with a broker-dealer. Right now, we do not have a broker-dealer here in St. Kitts, but there are broker-dealers around the Eastern Caribbean. St. Vincent, we have for citizens in St. Vincent, we have back of St. Vincent. In Grenada, we have Grenada Cooperative that you could register with, a broker, and you could use the online portal, the onboarding portal on our website, UTC-GBFL. You'll also get all the information that you need on the website. Deals and offers, it's catered to everyone, so there's no particular deal or offer. So it's a catering to everyone. The deal and the offer here is for you to invest and the affordability of investing. Like Omar mentioned, the $100 US minimum. So that is really a deal for Kittitians and persons of Nevis to investing. So you have affordability. The fund, like we mentioned, the $100 US, you could start with $100 US. There's also flexibility where you could add to the amount of shares that you have as low as 20 US. So the initial investment amount is $100 US, and thereafter you could add as low as 20 US to the amount of shares that you have. You have professional management. Persons are there to manage the fund actively, so you don't have to do it or try to figure out how to do it. And there's a liquidity where you could redeem at any point in time or cash out at any point in time with no cost. So this is a perfect investment for anyone who's looking to invest in the medium to long term.
Yeah, I just want to let folks know that, the time is now to invest. A number of folks have saved very well, but inflation has eaten into that. We have a number of folks who will retire, and we want to encourage folks that the best way to preserve your wealth is really to start investing. And we do recognize that while there are a number of people who would have wanted to start investing previously, but never had the options, or the guidance. So we are here ready to have those conversations with you. So we encourage people to log onto the website, utcgbfl.com, reach us on social media. Our social media handles across Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn are UTCGBFL, and send us an email, or you could call the office and have that conversation. We're ready to get you started and to hold your hand through the process.
In other local news, Janico Lloyd Sadler of Newton Ground has been sentenced in connection with 2 counts of larceny by servant committed on June 26, 2022 and January 17, 2023. On July 4, 2025, at the High Court in Basse-Terre, His Lordship Justice Ian Morley KC imposed a 14-month prison sentence, which has been suspended for 12 months. In addition to the suspended sentence, Lloyd Sadler was fined $16,100 payable to Unicomma within 14 days. Failure to pay the fine will result in a 6-month term of imprisonment. Coming up in regional news, Jamaican man among criminal migrants detained in Guantanamo Bay. Stay tuned.
Every dream begins with a vision, a blank piece of land, a simple sketch on paper, or a conversation around the dinner table. At Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers, we believe that every home starts with hope and ends with something real. From the first brick to the final nail, we are there. We don't just supply materials, we partner in progress, step by step, wall by wall, room by room. We help build lives, futures, and legacies. This is more than construction. It's transformation. It's elevation. It's trust. Dream with us, grow with us, build with us, because your dream deserves more than just materials. It deserves a partner that builds with heart. Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers. Dream with us, grow with us, build with us.
Can I get a wow? It's the sound you'll make when you get out alone. From a place you once knew to a dream home come true. Wow, for a home like new. Wow, it's the effect you'll get when you upgrade your home.
Upgrade, improve, enhance your home with National Bank's Wow Mortgage. For the effect you'll get when you upgrade your home. Lowest interest rate guaranteed and the most favorable terms.
It's Wow Mortgage. Can I get a wow?
In regional news, Jamaican national Eric Gresford Miller, convicted of aggravated assault with a gun, is among several foreign criminals now detained at Guantanamo Bay following a directive by U.S. President Donald Trump to expand the facility's use. The Department of Homeland Security, or DHS, described the detainees as, quote-unquote, the worst of the worst, including individuals convicted of serious crimes such as child abuse, sexual assault, and drug trafficking. All listed detainees have final deportation orders. The move follows Trump's January executive order to increase Guantanamo's capacity to detain high-risk migrants under U.S. immigration and customs enforcement. Miller is the only Caribbean national named in the partially released DHS list. Coming up, Ukraine suffers heaviest attack as Trump criticizes Putin. We'll have the details when we come back.
In the sun or in the rain, I Life's a journey, joy and pain, but NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National
end.
Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end.
In international news, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says Russia launched its largest aerial assault yet, striking cities with 728 drones and 13 missiles. He called it a quote-unquote telling attack amid ongoing efforts for a ceasefire. The strike followed U.S. President Donald Trump's reversal of a suspension on military aid to Ukraine, now promising additional weapons, including 10 Patriot missiles. Trump, expressing frustration with Russian President Putin, said, quote-unquote, he wants to go all the way, just keep killing people. Despite regular contact between the leaders, ceasefire efforts have stalled. Russia's offense continues in eastern Ukraine, while Ukrainian cities, including Lusk, Lviv, and Rivne, were hit in the overnight barrage. Zelensky, currently in Rome for Ukrainian Recovery Conference, is meeting international leaders to support and secure further support. Up next in sports, young Kittian cricketers selected for Leeward Islands teams and Caribbean Anti-Doping Organization opposes enhanced games. Stay tuned.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain, but NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National
end.
Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end.
First up in sports, the St. Kitts Cricket Association proudly celebrates the selection of 5 talented young cricketers to the Leeward Islands Tropical Wave Under-17 team for the upcoming CWI Rising Stars Under-17 2-day and 50-over championship scheduled to take place in Trinidad and Tobago from August 10th to September 2nd, 2025. The 5 players selected are LaShawn Bergen, Eric Richards, Kasim Challenger, Jaheim Clark, Kunal Kalani, and a 6th player, Sachin Saunders, has been named as a team reserve. Meanwhile, outdoing their male counterparts were the 8 Kittian ladies selected to represent the Leeward Islands Under-19 CWI Rising Stars women's team. The players selected were Jazara Claxton, who will serve as team captain, Kezeg Bowles, Zara Skerritt, Gabriel Harilal, Aaliyah Weeks, Lengal Warner, Quindea Decent, and Sanjana Barrage. Their tournament recently got started in Trinidad and Tobago. In other sports news, the Caribbean Regional Anti-Doping Organization, by its name and its nature, is inherently opposed to any form of doping or performance enhancement in sport. It is imperative that we condemn the proposed enhanced games. Speaking on behalf of our 18 member countries, we believe that all individuals have fundamental rights and freedoms. However, along those rights and freedom come the responsibility to steward them well. The encouragement of any form of doping, whether state-sponsored, medically guided, or otherwise, is abhorrent. Those who engage in such practices should not enter clean sport, nor hold the title of champion, record holder, or otherwise. Beyond competition, any individual or group that supports these games should hold no position of leadership in sport or other sanctioned competitions. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. She pretty from head to toe, and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up. Not even in my dreams.
Recapping the top stories, Governor General appoints new members to National Productivity Council. Joseph and France General Hospital hosts first semi-annual employee awards, and the Cable and Aspire partner to offer daily registration for program. And that's the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Scotty Sia Hendrickson.